Hi, and welcome to the Aroma Specialist. I'm Renèe Hughes, and today we're going to talk about breathing technique to help to reduce anxiety. Coming up. Hi, I'm Renèe Hughes, nationally certified aromatherapist and certified natural health consultant. And today we're going to talk about constricted breathing. What is constricted breathing? So, constricted breathing is just when you are not breathing properly, kind of like you're holding your breath. Give a check right now and just pay attention to whether or not you're really breathing properly. Oftentimes, we can feel in our gut when we give a check that actually we're a little tight in there, in our chest and our gut. We're not really having like that relaxed breath. We're kind of scrounged up. Why does this happen? So, just in general stress, we stop breathing. When we experience some type of a stress on the body, we stop breathing. It's why your fitness instructor always throughout the entire routine keeps reminding you to breathe. They always say, don't forget to breathe, don't forget to breathe. Why? Because your body is going through stress. You're building muscle, you're feeling that tension, you're doing moves that may be a little difficult, you're challenging yourself, all which is great. But with that, the tendency is to stop breathing. But now, what if the stress that your body and your mind is going through, instead of a fitness routine, is your job or your family? Or maybe you have a chronic illness that you're dealing with. So these are stresses that you're living with, you embody. And so you could potentially have been walking around for months, maybe even years, with constricted breathing. What effect has that had on your body? Well, for one, you may notice panic attacks. You may notice feeling really anxious most of the time. And you may notice feeling really exhausted a lot of the time, even after you've had a night's sleep. You may also notice an intensity in how you experience trauma. And so maybe it's just a bad day, maybe it's something really bad news that you've gotten that just goes through your body in a way where you feel like you're not going to be able to manage it. You won't be able to handle it. So, those are some things that could potentially let you know that you're dealing with constricted breathing. So, I just want you to kind of give a check and notice how you're breathing right now. Feel like you need to catch your breath. Normally, under normal circumstances, when our body is working in harmony and everything's in balance, we just breathe. We just breathe normally. We don't have to say, "Hey, Renèe, stop, breathe." It just happens naturally. We're built that way. However, because of stress, it can take a back seat to um, our saving our lives, being in a dangerous situation. We have that adrenaline rush, that fight, flight, or freeze that happens. We can be embodying that all the time, and when that happens, the breath changes. Think about when you're running, or you're being chased, or you're feeling like your life is in danger. If that ever happened to you, your breathing changes. So all of that kind of describes constricted breathing. It's when you're holding your breath. You're not breathing um, subconsciously like you normally would. It's kind of you're like holding it in. And so what I want to show you how to do is to breathe in a way that you can practice on a regular basis to train your body that even under stress, that it will breathe this way. This is best done along with aromatherapy because it trains your brain to continue to do this. It deepens the effect of the relaxation. But today we're just going to talk about the breathing technique. And then I'll pop up a couple of oils that it'd be nice for you to do this with, to breathe. Okay? So, how you want to start this off, and if you've done breathing when some people practice yoga or meditation, it's similar, it's not the same. This is not an emptying your mind type of thing. This is more of a training your body to breathe properly. Okay, ready? So, in through the nose. Here's the tricky part. You want to hold that breath. Even just right then, I got just such a nice, relaxing feeling. This is really incredible, guys, when you start doing this. Okay, so you're breathing in through the nose. Let me just talk it through and then I'll show you. Breathing in through the nose. You're holding it for 5 seconds. That part is tricky, especially if you already deal with anxiety, holding the breath. You already had constricted breathing, so you've already been holding your breath. And then you kind of can feel like, oh, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And so that can be difficult. So you may have to practice that. You may only be able to hold it for a second, but practice holding that for 5 seconds. Slow in, slow out, in through the nose, out through the mouth, both very slowly. When you're breathing in, you also want to expand your stomach. Here's a video here where I show you how to do the technique as well, so you can take a look at that video. Um, so you're expanding the stomach and you're breathing out and in slowly. So you want to just be careful that you don't do it too fast. If you do it too fast, it can send you into hyperventilating. So we don't want to do that. All right, so pay attention and just practice this. Go slowly and ask me if you have questions. Ready? Now I'm not going to talk this time so you can actually see me doing it. Breathing in through the nose. Now I know what you're thinking. There's no way she was breathing out all that time, but I really was. So it's because you're taking your time breathing out. You want to let all that breath out. If you have asthma, this is going to be similar to how you take your inhaler. So you know how you take all that air out and then you breathe in? So this is a great thing that you can do even during allergy season or even for any reason that you're having difficulty breathing. This is a great thing that you can do for your lungs and for your body and your brain to really deeply relax. And it's going to help you to not be so anxious. You want to practice this. So practice doing this a few times a day, and it's going to get more and more natural for you so that even if your body is going under stress or even if there is something going on, it's going to be more natural for you to breathe properly. In my program, I always talk to you guys about the Mental Clarity and Emotional Release program. Check out the link below. You'll see the program there. We do this together. So I'll have you do this multiple times. We do it before the aroma tapping. Sometimes we do it after. And it really is just a great way to train your body to relax. Okay. Now, if you take a look at your screen, you'll see a couple of essential oils that would be great to diffuse while you're doing this. So in the morning, maybe when you get up, you can do a routine where you're breathing and you got those oils going, and boy, it's going to do a lot for your body, for your brain, for your whole everything. Okay. And so eucalyptus radiata, eucalyptus globalus, hope I said that right, Rabansara, cedarwood. So those are just some of the oils, and what they have in common is 1,8-cineol. So 1,8-cineol is known for helping to open up the breath. So it's going to help you with your breathing, help to open that chest up. Oregano can even be used, and so those, especially Ecuadorian oregano, Mexican mint is another word for it. So all of those are oils that you can diffuse while you're doing that breathing, and you're going to feel your chest open up even more, and you're going to feel that you're breathing, that you're getting a nice cleansing breath that causes you to relax and causes you to release. It's very relaxing, very helpful in reducing anxiety, even in a moment, even in a situation, but especially long term, and that's what we want. So practice it. Let me know how it goes, and thanks for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it helpful. Any questions you might have, put them in the comments, and I'll be sure to respond. Thank you. Bye.